Hey guys, welcome back to the Shangri-La Schoolhouse. This morning I was prowling the Facebook and I saw a question pop up from a mom in a homeschool group who asked that question: what do you do with your toddler while you're doing school? Who knows the answer to that, right? I mean, we just all get by. So I was feeling inspired and I said, hey, why not show you guys what we have set up for our little guy. Some days it works, some days it doesn't. Some days we're like, all right, school's over. This is not going to happen today. So I thought that I would show you some of his favorite activities, some that actually do kind of keep him engaged for a few minutes. Most of the time, if we're reading a story, he'll sit in my lap and he'll listen for 30 seconds and then he's out. Some mornings I put on a show, or if he's interested in a certain movie, I'll put that on. That'll keep his attention 1 to 2 minutes if we're lucky. A lot of times he's pretty easy, so I can just set out some paper and crayons or markers and he'll sit in his little high chair and just draw, he says. And anything he draws has to be put up on our chalkboard, so when Dad gets home, the first thing little guy can do is run and scream, draw, to show his work for the day. So I'm gonna flip the camera around, show you quickly, not super in depth. I mean, a lot of this is stuff we've just had and thrown together, but it keeps him entertained some days. So hold tight. Okay, we have the school cart. This is her stuff that we really don't use anymore. It was mostly Sunlight stuff, and now we just pull from it every now and then. Her Matthew C blocks, we don't use that anymore either. Her Handwriting Without Tears, sometimes we will get this out. We just use the workbook now mostly. I asked her to put some paintbrushes up and that's where they landed. But down here we have the little guy's cart for his stuff. So he can come, if we roll the whole cart out, he knows he gets free for all for that whole bottom shelf. So I'll just pull some of this out and show you guys how I can do this one-handed without making a mess of it. We have this clock and it has the puzzle pieces, and he really just kind of likes to spin it around, but it is going to be good one day to work on sticking the shapes in and the colors. We got these little puzzles at the Dollar Tree that they go together, and my girl will make blocks and things and he'll just demolish them. A little foam puzzle, I think this came from the Dollar Tree also. We can just pull that out. And guys, am I the only one who sees this? Our girl thinks I'm nuts. It's an airplane, right? But if you turn it, I think it looks like a boot. I called it a boot and she looked at me like I was nuts. So, but it is an airplane, I know. This is a, I don't know, I'm not gonna, can I open it? Yes. So we have collected these caps off of Body Armor drinks, and the whole thing's full. And he dumps them out. Some days he just dumps them out, but other days he'll, oh, we need a new one. He'll pop them in here, and then we'll open them up and get them back out. But these are the puzzle pieces that go with the clock. And then he's just got these stones for no good reason. Some other stuff he's collected in this treasure box. But he does like to dump these out. So be warned, if you go this route, the entire thing will be all over your floor by the end of school. My aunt texted me one day and said, why are there Oreos all over your floor? I said, I wish they were Oreos. They're bottle caps. These little nesting cups, there's 6 of them. All the pink ones are missing. And I have no idea where they're at. I was looking around, but I don't see them. So the little nesting cups he likes, and we can put the caps in there, you know, count them out, whatever it is we want to do with those. And we have this little, here we go. It's called a dimple. I think I got it at Target, but guys, this thing is fun even for me. So satisfying. And then you just flip it over and pop them back through again. I mean, it's really kind of a baby toy, but I truly don't think you could ever outgrow that satisfaction. Melissa and Doug letter blocks. We mostly just build towers for him to knock down, or he'll just go. I think I've mentioned before, we have a used bookstore and they have a big games section. I got this entire bag, I think like $1.50 maybe. It was a while ago, but it's just the classic wooden letters. A couple of books he likes. I don't know why my kids are fascinated with when I have my finger in there, they like to try to bite it. I'm not sure. I have this Usborne tractor book, which is so fun because it's such a mess. It just go on. So he likes that. Let's see. This book, I just kind of try to pull some little books for him to have if he wants to read before we get started. We can just go through some little easy books that, and shockingly, this book survived his sister who used to eat books. So we put those in and we just kind of change them out occasionally, whatever he's liking. These flashcards, we really haven't done anything with them other than dump them in the floor and pick them back up every day. Some more little books. I got this one, and I love the googly eyes. We got this one at the Dollar Tree also, and we have, which one? I think we have the Colors one also somewhere. Anytime we get a little Chick-fil-A book, I stick those in. That way he can just have those to do with what he pleases. This, stacking rings. He gets frustrated because he doesn't like to put them in order. He always goes towards the red one. And he puts it on and then the rest of them don't fit. So, he kind of gives up on that one pretty easy. And then we have this. I bought this when we started preschool for our girl. And I had it on the side of the refrigerator because it's a magnet. And you just pop in the letter. And it sings a song. And I would play it right this moment, but I know as soon as I do, he's going to come running and snatch it from me. So I'll play it at the very end so you can hear. And I'll even pop in an S for school bus, Shangri-La Schoolhouse, all of that. But this is really fun. And like I said, it sticks, sticks there, sticks to the refrigerator, the dishwasher, wherever. And all of these also stick on, so we can use those to just stick everywhere. But that's about it. That's his kind of, I don't know, bin, you would call it, his little shelf. He pulls all that stuff out, and when I say he pulls it all out, boy, does he pull it all out. But I just thought I would take a quick moment, Papa, just to kind of give some ideas as to like what we do with our toddler when it's school time. But I mean, mostly he just wants to be involved, so we let him. We've kind of taken him back on our school structure for a while, so he's really not disrupting anything at the moment. If there's something that he absolutely needs to be entertained with later, then we can set that aside, and maybe when Dad comes home we can do it. But at the moment we don't really have any stuff that's that pressing that he can't interrupt or be a part of. Hang on, I'm going to flip the camera back around so you don't have to keep staring at the school bus. So like I was saying, I mean, he doesn't have anything he can't be a part of really, and if he wants to just sit, we just let him sit. If he wants to crawl up in my lap while we read, we do that. If he's just feeling like he wants to watch a movie, which is rare, I mean, maybe 5 minutes he'll hop in on a movie, but then he's up and he's doing something. But he's so active, he usually finds something to get into while we're doing school. And I mean, school has not been taking us very long since we've kind of dialed it back from the sunlight instruction guide, we've really dialed it back, so school's not taking very long at all for us. I would say if it goes smoothly, 30 minutes, we have it busted out. And it's preschool, guys, so it's not that serious. I mean, some days we read our Bible story, we might sing a couple songs, and then we call it a day. And it just depends on everybody's, mine included, everybody's mood, how they're feeling. Are we excited about it for the day or not? So I will let this guy play us out, but we will talk to you later. Bye. Bye guys, it's me, I'm back. I almost forgot to show you guys the books that he likes to just play with during school. So he's got this one, and it sings the, not the same song as the school bus, thankfully, but it sings, or it says, you know, like A says, ah, and then on the A page, well, it's not gonna be the A page, but, so it's got different things that go along with it, and it says the sound, and like the K says kitten, and then it meows. He loves that one. I think that came from Costco years ago, probably this one too. The first words, he likes this one to point out the things that he knows and the things that he's interested in. He points it out. And I just don't, you know, our big goal with him during school is to make him feel included. I don't want to say, oh no, you can't do that, we're doing school, you need to go do this. I want him to feel included. I want him to be excited about school time and learning. And he is. I mean, he'll be 2 soon, and he's already, you know, really involved. I mean, if he draws something, he wants it up on the refrigerator or on the board where Dad can see it as soon as he comes home. If he, you know, colors a picture, if he rips up some papers and he's proud of it, he wants it out so it can be seen, just like sister. So with him, I want to encourage, I want to pour into that love and curiosity of learning. If I crush it now, there's probably no hope in me rebuilding it later. So my goal with him, include him, give him fun things to do when he doesn't want to do what we're doing, which isn't very often now, and just let him have fun with it. I rarely say, oh, you don't do that. Oh, no, we don't do this, or we don't do that, because I don't want to. I'm the same way with her. If she is doing something and it's not the right way, I rarely correct it. I don't want to squash it. There's plenty of time for her to learn the correct ways of doing things. But for now, I'm just, you go, girl. Encourage it, let it happen, let it flow. Like right now, when she writes her R's, it looks just like an A. We'll correct it at one point. But right now, I don't want to just say, oh no, that's not right. You're not doing that right. Because we all know what happens then. So, he's got a couple more books that he likes. This one, every other page has these cutout pieces that they stick in. And it's really cool. But I think this one came from Costco when she was little. And we've lost pretty much all the puzzle pieces at this point, or they've been chewed on. So this one's really fun, and it's informative. It teaches things. And he's got this big book, and these books stay out in our schoolroom constantly. It's nothing for him to come in here, grab one of these books, bring it to the couch, and demand somebody read to him. And we do. Same with her. If she says, hey, do you want to read? We'll say, sure. She'll run in here and grab an armful of books, and we'll sit and we'll read. So, I didn't want to forget to show that part, because that's one of his favorite things, the books. And we don't really mind about the noise. If we're doing something, he starts up one of these songs, we pause, we'll sing along, and we continue. I mean, like I said, the big goal with him is to include him, because it's just me. I just need to include everybody in all the things. Isn't that the perk of homeschooling? I mean, we all get to be involved all day. So, didn't want to forget to show you guys the books. We are going to go get a snack, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.